That'll come later.
Okay. And
It's a brand new item. She doesn't even know what it'll do. There we go. She says, I don't know if you'll be able to use this at all, but I feel like she'd want to be on the road with the people who saved her. So here you go.
also starting back at the house, and I'm not bothering with a sound test because I don't feel
Tested
like
in this
it.
room before.
Yeah, so hopefully this,
The acoustics don't change on a day-to-day basis, so we're going to use that.
Well, but sometimes I change the settings on the mic. I don't think I have recently, but,
I might get some more because I'm so hungry.
Yeah, it wasn't much. I guess one second while we continue getting situated.
I did say I wanted to stay. Did she say if we could stay for the funeral again, or?
Of course you're welcome to stay. You're of course welcome to have as much as you like.
Yeah. I say in a more dignified manner.
I am one of her only remaining family members. I will allow you to also count as her family for bringing her back here.
Thank you.
Hi.
That inexplicably makes me want to punch you. I don't know why.
Please don't punch my sister. I really think I would have to hurt you.
And like specifically in the tit too.
No, thank
That wouldn't change my reaction as much.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
I wasn't saying I was going to, just that's the reaction that dancing was causing in me, A desire to harm.
This is not for dogs.
So, sticking around for a funeral, I guess.
Alright, well.
On the road again.
No, the opposite of that.
The shaman takes the body into a tent/abode that is right behind hers. She does not invite y'all in.
Yeah.
This is there are certain ceremonies and whatnot, you understand.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to ask how to make lizard this time.
But again, that's my whole thing.
Seems a bit touchy.
Learning death ceremonies.
Oh, I mean, ask her.
Damn, I'm not going to impose. But she knows this. I've made a point of it multiple times.
Oh, really? Have you? To
Yeah.
her?
Yeah. Like when we first came here,
Look,
I
I
mentioned
play so
staying-
many characters when I'm
Yeah, yeah.
GMing. Help me keep up.
For the first time we came here, I mentioned it because there was going to be a funeral, and I mentioned that I asked if I could say, a prayer or whatever, because I was priest of Pharasma.
She would offer then, because she's nice. So she invites you in. She's like, I know you studied
I'm just
death.
going to stay out of it.
Yeah, pretty much.
If you like. She brings you in.
Yes, you did. Hi.
I'll help in any way I can.
Roll an intelligence check.
Ooh, ooh.
Down.
That's not the one I'm good at.
Well, that's the one I'm giving memory, so.
Oh yeah, that's.
What number are you
I wonder where
wisdom?
Cease is going.
I think I rolled
I hope the water's back on.
a check to know their customs earlier and got like a 13 on it. Like it wasn't good.
Well, now
but-
you're being taught a custom, so
Oh, cool.
I'm this is your ability to remember it.
That's a 18 total.
Yeah, you do manage to memorize
Yay.
the custom.
I now know how lizard folk is prepared. There is one thing I can cook better than you.
And it's lizard folk.
Or at least more respectfully. You can probably make it tastier if you wanted to,
Yeah, like I think I could actually, I would pull it off, but
Yeah.
I would probably just be like,
I can do it without pissing them off,
it's like
Well-
skeezer, like leg. Just,
So she helps you learn the prayers, and she helps you. They also do the butchery. Sounds so wrong for this situation.
Preparations. The preparing.
The
lizard folk.
the specific cuts that are made. There we go. The specific
That sounds
cuts of meat.
the specific cuts that are done. For what reason?
Cool.
Meanings behind it, all that jazz. You might not, with an 18, you don't remember the finer details, but you remember the process. You remember the hows, but not so much the whys.
I feel like I'd pay more attention to the whys than the hows even. which means I won't be able to do it as well in the future. But I'll have more of an insight into their culture, you know.
You could visit more lizard funerals, and then you'll learn more.
Yeah, that's
Trying to see if I have any like parchment or anything to take notes on.
Just kill another lizard folk. It'll work out.
Hey, I didn't kill her.
I know, I'm making a joke.
I just need to, be around when they die. That's all.
Yeah. And you bring their body. You just like, hey.
I do not have any parchment or such. Oh.
hey, Fred.
Okay.
It's a lot easier than just throwing them individually. I can throw them all at once. And it's a lot less messy than that sounds.
Yeah.
Alright, so customs and whatnot, what do you do while that this takes a good bit.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and she warned you this is gonna take a minute.
Oh yeah. Butchering an animal takes a while. This you're having to be very respectful of, So there's prayers in between cuts too, and this it's a long process. I get it.
So this takes the better part of the rest of the day into the night. What are you doing for this?
Does he specifically have the skull, or?
At the moment, yes.
Oh, alright.
Oh, just for point of reference, I guess. It is an actual lizard folk skull.
Oh,
So
cool.
If you picture it, don't picture a human. It's a lizard folk.
Sweet.
Oh, that looks even cooler.
Yeah, and it's crystallized.
Yeah,
Is it like
it's got like diamonds on the remains of the horn, on the horn bones, and also there is a diamond inside the skull, so that if you look through the eyes, it sparkles inside sometimes, makes it look alive.
Which kind of is a little bit magical.
Well, no, there's a dead person inside of it. That doesn't mean it's alive. But yeah. Well, there's a difference.
I suppose there
There's
is.
just a dead person inside of this other dead person's skull. And also possibly dead part of one of your people.
I don't think so.
Do none of them have diamonds?
I mean,
It's not
No, I mean-
likely, but
it's
No,
just
the
I don't think
skull of
I
her
just don't think they have
lover.
that
After
large
she died,
of
we killed him
eyes.
too.
Because it
maybe it was a really painful
So what are you doing for
gallstone.
the rest of the day in this village? And into the night? He's learning the.
Someone died
you know
from
what he's
this.
doing.
I'm
Yes,
just sitting in town again.
There are lots of things you could be doing.
Hey, Fred.
What all is in the town?
Nothing.
But there's lots you could be doing.
Well, just think about your character. What would your character do? I'm like, remember what you are, who you are. You're a
is there any like pseudo merchants or like people that?
yeah. There are people who can probably help. There are the supply. People who trade out to other people, to other places to get what they need.
All right, I'll
So, I don't remember what that is exactly called. It's not a merchant or a trader.
It kind of would
Traveling
be.
trader.
It'd be exporter.
Yeah.
Is kind of what you're thinking of, but I don't think it would be that term.
Traveling
I
market.
think it'd just be merchant still.
Merchant,
Yeah.
yeah. There's a tent with some.
anyone who sells something is a merchant, but they all have specific names, but no one cares.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So merchant.
Sounds about right.
Merchant then.
That's why there's a merchant guild and not a guild for every single crafting.
Yeah.
There's
They tried that once and then found out nobody knew what they meant because nobody cared.
Not
Yeah.
really any valuables per se. There are some trinkets like necklaces or whatnot. So some jewelry,
Hey, Fred.
some food, maybe some like animal goods, ivory, pelts. clothing made from such. Not really any armors or weapons.
Any exotic spices or anything? I suppose that'd be hard. Since
No. No exotic spices there. It's too far away.
Aww. I'm gonna go to the merchant maneuver.
If you blow on her, she just kind of pushes her head against your chest.
And
She says, "Stop that, please."
I'm gonna look at the clothing because I'm gonna buy something for Cal. Because clothes.
She only has the one set.
I thought that would be a nice thing to do.
Alright, well, they're just... It's basically just fur outfits made from animal pelt. So, some simple shirts, a jacket, boots, leggings.
We need to buy another set of clothes next time we're coming to church.
How much are they?
For an outfit, for one full set, not including a jacket or boots. So a shirt and like the leggings, it's like half a gold.
How much is it with the boots?
With the boots, it is a gold.
Shut your face. You stop being a hoe.
Hey, Tom.
The boots also have steel toe. Well, like metal in the toe.
So,
Hello.
D&D is happening.
well, I wish Chandler would have given me a heads up.
I'm really sorry, you just weren't here. I'm used to you being here. All the time.
Jerk.
I'm sorry!
You're a jerk.
Forgive me!
Okay, I'm gonna get that. And I'm gonna look at the jewelry.
It's nothing really fancy. It's just like maybe some pretty stones on some string, feathers, a rabbit's foot necklace, the like.
How long do you think that first combat lasted? Like out of game?
Of today?
Mm-hmm. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Because I was going to tell him, if it makes you feel better, like 3 hours would have gone by without you being able to do anything. And then I don't know how long it was exactly.
It was pretty much the start to the, like, when y'all got out. That's like 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah.
So, Luna, pay for it.
Give him the gold, bid him a good day, and I leave the tent.
Alright.
Oh, I need to put that.
How about you, Chris? Anything in particular? At any point, you can say, okay, I'm ready to time skip.
Let's do the time skip. And so you're eating lunch, and
Does
I'm
gear
just
go,
going
does my
to-
stuff in my inventory go in gear?
Yes.
Okay.
or just anywhere you want to put
Yeah,
it.
you can write it down anywhere. Or, yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
I believe I'm just going to buy a small.
Hey, Fred.
What kind of food do they have there?
Dried meats, like game meats.
Do they have anything like oat cakes or any
Oat cakes.
like
Oh,
anything,
sorry.
anything sweet?
Oh, no.
Do they have any oats or flour?
Nope. Those are imported goods.
I could probably trade my cinnamon for quite a bit of meat here, come to think of it. I'm not ever really going to use that cinnamon, so...
I guess I'm just going to
Yes, you should have. I'm contributing. I'm not helping, but I'm contributing.
Wait, you did? Give her a noodle too. Noodle head.
There she is.
She's not gonna get that. She's not gonna get that.
Go ahead.
Why don't you give it to Chris, and Chris can give it to Gidget?
Because that's no fun at all.
Did you get it?
Gidget, it's on his pants leg. It's on his pants leg.
That was an ordeal.
That was an ordeal.
I guess I'm just going to go
Go
sit next to like some fire and just spend my day thinking and just kind of.
What sort of stuff have I gotten myself into? Okay. Okay, the dog runs around and is a dog, and Callistella just kind of lays in the grass.
Yeah.
Oh, I walked.
Actually, yeah, that I can imagine that being really nice for her right about now.
I walked up to Cal. Here, I bought you these clothes because I thought it would be nice to have one more pair.
Do you have a backpack? Yes. That is to say yes, you have a backpack.
Yes, I have a backpack.
Will you put these in your backpack? Because I have nowhere to put these.
Yes.
Thank you. And also, thank you.
You're welcome.
And again, thank you for saving me. While we're on the subject.
You're welcome. And I'm sorry I had to violently pull the spikes out of your body.
I understand. I'm sure there was something else you could have found, but I understand.
That was the only thing that came to mind. I'm very sorry. I awkwardly walk away at this point.
She just lays in the grass.
I just realized she never realized that it was me who suggested doing that in the first place.
No one told her.
The brownie points through deception. Woo.
I thought it was not me who did that.
You did it. I was the one that told you
No,
to.
I thought I suggested it.
No.
No, I was like, we don't have anything to hit her with. Oh, I know. Yo, yank those spikes out of her. We'll hit it with that. Because I didn't want to use my mace and get it dissolved on the slime.
Alright.
And her life seemed like it was so shitty it wouldn't really matter, you know?
Anything else? So are we time
Apparently it
skipping?
mattered.
Time skipping.
Time skipping, okay. Well, much later that night, not really, it's not like, but it's around 10 o'clock. So you were in there for about 8 hours. That's when you're allowed to come out, and there's lizard meat ready to be kebabbed and roasted on an open fire.
I just thought they put the whole. I just thought they put the spike through it and just.
No.
I didn't know.
There's an actual religion
Mhm.
bit part.
I didn't know they.
As
cut
you're
it.
walking out, she says, and later I'll show you how we bury the bones.
Thank you.
But for now, it's chow time.
Symbols here.
Actually, while it's cooking, because that part I have less interest
Yeah.
in other than the basics of, oh, okay, I see you turn it every now and then. Got it.
Yeah, they usually just say, here, cook this.
Yeah.
To whatever villager is nearest to the fire. Like, you're not doing anything. Here, have something to do.
I'm gonna go find...
What?
Sorry.
I'm gonna go find Cal, and
Mulcher.
assuming there's not a bunch of people nearby, like she's found a fairly secluded spot,
Yeah, she's...
I'm
pretty-
gonna ask if she wants me to go and check her wounds and dressings and if there's anything, or she'll let me.
No, I feel quite nice right now.
Okay. I should change your bandage at some point soon though, but you can relax for now.
She just nods.
Would you like some water?
Sure. El agua is delicioso.
Yes. It was the only actual. Would water be masculine?
It Yeah, it's la. It's
Okay.
it's
No.
not. It's not El Agua.
No, it was an afterthought that I really, yeah.
It would be. It's the correct pronunciation, even though I'm not speaking English very well either. Is that would be like a La Agua es delicioso.
Give her drink from a water skin, which by now will actually have water in it instead of the alcohol. I would have finished that off yesterday.
Alcohol.
And yeah, go look around the village some more. See how much meat I can get for a quarter pound of cinnamon.
Whoa, cinnamon! We love our spicy foods here. It's just really hard to get a hold of spices.
Well, these white people, they don't seem to handle the spicy foods very well. That cinnamon's not that spicy. Wait, no, it kind of is. I'm sorry, I'm being stupid. I'm shutting up now. Ignore that never happened. I pillow on my head. Goodbye.
I'm getting a pillow on my head. Goodbye.
Best defense.
Is a good
Yeah,
pillow
this
fence.
is worth about 2 gold actually.
So how much meat will you give me for it?
Any particular kind?
Pardon.
At the moment, I'm looking more for quantity. I'm trying to feed a growing
It gives
wolf
you
puppy.
like 2 pounds of rabbit.
Okay.
And he sticks his head out the door. He's like, I got cinnamon! And like 3 people immediately come in.
Is it cooked like prepared rabbit or is it just
Salted.
okay? I go find my wolf
You know,
and feed
I
it
could
some
probably
rabbit.
make a lot of money here.
Oh yeah.
Just buy out the village actually with spices.
Yeah.
It's like I have like a half a pound of chili, like dried chili peppers.
Oh yeah, that's a
I
rare
have-
one.
I have a bunch of alcohol.
They just give you a house.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'd want a house here.
we want you to come back enough that we'll keep this house up for you and you just come back and bring more stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
I wouldn't mind a house here.
You might be put on the council.
Yeah.
They'd make a council just so you could be on it.
It's like, oh, it's like you just go down the mountain. I mean,
Come here, Noodle.
To be fair, last time someone of their kind went anywhere near that town, they got abducted and made into a whore.
I
And
was
then
talking about
died.
the other town, but yeah, that I got these spices from. But
Yeah.
yeah, I guess.
So it's like I can see why maybe they think it's not the best idea to just go to other towns, you know?
I mean, they have people that go to other towns and get things already. It's just
Well, they might not go to like the town specifically. They might just go out to the road and trade with people, you know?
Well, lizard folk are very rare, like so rare in fact that like you could probably assume that any lizard folk y'all run into in like 100-mile radius are probably from this village. Like were born in this village. Like there aren't a lot of lizard folk, and they are received with
Especially
Like,
around here where
yeah.
all the towns we've seen have been predominantly human. Like there have been very few other races.
yeah.
We're
that's the thing. Humans are usually like, at least in these games. I'm not talking about in real life.
yeah.
Usually very
But there is
perceptive of other races and generally take other races. Like,
There is a limit, and usually when it gets to the rarer ones, like
Mhm.
if you like I've read through
And with the fact that it's less of the other races here, they would get less accepting. That's the way humans are. It's the ignorance that breeds the
fear.
word.
dislike.
Yeah. There's another word I'm
Animosity.
looking for. Sure. Bless you.
Who sneezed? Oh, dog. No.
So yeah, gonna feed my
Feed the dog.
dog some rabbit. I'm gonna eat some rabbit.
She's gonna eat the rabbit. She's also going to eat you.
Oh. But I wanted her to not do that. And actually this time I am going to try to train her. Like, I'm going to give her small pieces at a time and try to train her to learn to wait for me to eat, kind of thing, you know?
Handle Animu.
Damn it!
Handle Animu.
He could not handle the Animu.
That's a 7.
He definitely could not handle the Animu.
I rolled a natural 1.
Nope, Jackson.
As you
Man, your dice are hating
you tear off
His
small
dice are loving you.
Yeah.
you tear off a small piece of the first rabbit carcass and hold it out to her, and she just ninjas and grabs the whole rabbit and runs off.
Well, that's a lesson for another day, apparently. I'll get there eventually. This is not an easy lesson to teach anyway, you know? Don't eat food. It's not something that comes naturally to wolves.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
The fact that she didn't maul me in the process, that helps me sleep at night. And knowing when to cut my losses to make sure that doesn't then happen. That's what helps me sleep at night, so... Hi.
Your wolf is the guy that cuts a slice of pie and puts it on a plate and then takes the whole
Yeah.
He's like,
And then comes back for the slice.
I don't think the wolf's that bad yet. It hasn't taken that last piece from you yet.
Still has a whole piece of the rabbit.
Yeah.
Jackson, drop it.
Well, I assume 2 pounds of rabbit would be like 3, maybe 4 rabbits. I don't know how heavy they would be, like once they're salted.
Big rabbits. Big.
Like, I'm assuming he didn't just eat
Well, if it's,
like a whole pound of rabbit.
I
don't know why I'm assuming
I think
that.
I think it was fresh rabbit, not salted.
No, he said
No,
it
it
was
was
salted.
salted.
Then it'd be in pieces and stuff. It wouldn't be a
Mhm.
carcass.
Yeah.
So like the
But what I had in my
yes.
hand to give him at the time,
Yes.
So
he cut off a small bit, and she said, "Yeah, you can have that one," and left. Goodbye.
At least I know she won't be, bothering other people for food right at this moment, so...
yeah, there's that.
Because that is always kind of a concern when we go to a new place. Is my wolf going to get us thrown out and or get her or us killed? Because she is by no means trained.
Just to clarify, those air quotes were to only the us. Everything else I agreed with.
I kind of figured that. I wasn't sure, but yeah. So I guess I'll find the rest of the party, make sure y'all are doing okay.
I'm awkwardly sitting by the fire. Still sulking after what I said.
What'd you say?
No, I just I got really awkward with Cal.
Oh, okay.
So I was just sulking after that.
Oh, because of the spikes, yeah. So will you be... I assume it's safe to assume that the invitation to partake was extended to the entire group?
Yes, whole party.
Are you going to be joining me in the consuming of our dear departed today?
Yes.
What'd
And
she
I just
say?
continue to sulk.
She said yes. Well, she said use, but,
Continue to sulk.
sounds closer to yes than no, so...
No. Use no. That sounds close to no, but take it as you can.
Well, if you're just gonna sulk there, I'll walk away and find you, I guess.
There's just a dark aura emanating from me, and I have those little anime squiggly lines. And I'm
No, this isn't real Animu.
it's just happening.
Just let it happen.
Let it happen.
No, I can't.
Yes!
I actually had a dark cloud over my other character for a while. In the other game, there was a wild mage where when they did magic, sometimes random effects would happen, and I got cursed with this cloud that would occasionally shoot off thunder bolts and stuff. It didn't really do anything, but just kind of was over me for a while. Like a couple days until someone could remove it after they leveled up. So finding you.
Indeed. I'm just kind of hanging out around the market stalls and not really doing much, just idle chit chat. around lizard folk.
I'll ask you the same question. Will you be joining us?
Yes, I will be trying it this go around.
You
I have not
fit
eaten
5
yet.
lizard ladies.
Now that everybody knows you can get a stat increase, everyone wants to try it.
Well, you shouldn't have divulged that information. Though we would have known it anyway. Because he got a stat increase.
And then, of course, in this one, there will be a susceptibility to be charmed or something, as because she was so recently charmed before death that there's a chance of that happening. But there's also a chance of like a stat increase, and I don't want to finish that sentence because I'll jinx myself. So never mind. I was gonna be all braggy and then realize this is a bad idea. Just no.
Yeah.
He hinted at it before though. The stat increase. Did y'all? Yeah.
Yeah.
I did hint at it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Also, my character had just eaten.
Oh, I
so
see. Yeah.
I was just going to say no anyway.
Eh.
It wasn't that I think I explained it during that. It wasn't that it's like, oh no, I wouldn't eat the lizard. It's just like, I ate already. I didn't.
That does sound familiar now, actually, yeah.
I didn't know I was going to get invited to this.
I wasn't
just
prepared.
ate a salted fish sandwich, watching and talking to the guy cooking the lizard.
That's right, yeah. Well, I'm gonna go back over to where Cal is and just lay on the ground next to her in the grass. Because I've been up doing arduous things for 8 hours now, so...
Alright, well, when you get to where she is, she's asleep.
Yeah. I'll go and cast Dream Feast on her again then. Because I haven't prepared and now's a good time.
Yeah.
I keep giving her dreams in her sleep. It's starting to feel kind of creepy.
God!
Mr. Sandman.
Give me a dream that
Boom, boom, boom,
make
boom.
him the cutest that I've ever seen. I'm gonna stop now.
Apparently that reminds me of the Doctor Who episode that had that song in it now, because I've never actually heard like the full song outside of that. So that's the closest I've heard come to hearing the whole thing.
I always saw it in silly YouTube videos making fun of Gara.
I listen to it frequently.
It was a weird episode. So yeah, just resting in the grass until...
She's cooked.
Yeah.
Alright, well... The lizard is cooked. Everyone who is eating gets some.
Again, I share my piece with the dog again.
Everybody roll a percentile.
Oh.
Got 9. Percentile. 2d10.
Oh.
So it gives you a number between 100, or between 1 and 100.
Which one's D10?
It's that one and...
This one?
yeah.
Thank you.
I'm really disappointed I didn't get it again. $49 for Luna.
And
52.
Nope. Nothing happened to nobody.
Oh.
It happened to 2 people last time. That was an anomaly.
So I wanted 4 successes in a row on a 5%. Sue me. I've been getting enough natural ones earlier, you know?
Get it!
Thought I'd made up for it again.
Oh, well.
I saw that.
get off my mouse.
He just loves you! Have a hat.
Wee.
You gotta balance it on your
Yeah.
head.
That's not a hat.
Yes, it is.
And there's also a...
Wait, we can use this as a board. I could just check a board on. Oh, right, we have a board there.
Yeah, we just didn't have J&G.
Why were there socks on top of my chessboard under the couch?
I don't know. Because someone wanted your board to be very
Yeah.
socky.
Saki.
Your board sucks, Chandler.
Damn. You're about to be harmed in some way.
So I'm thinking we spend the night here
Sorry.
tonight.
In the village?
Mm-hmm.
It's like your party members.
God.
So I'm thinking we spend the night here tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well.
Flop over next to the fire.
I'll go outside the village a little ways, but still pretty close, and set up my tent. Let Cal join me in the tent.
Okay.
I don't have an extra bedroll, but actually I'll give her my bedroll and just use the blankets myself.
Okay, and the dog sleeps right next to you.
Oh, she actually came inside this time?
Yes.
Yay! Progress!
Soon she'll just be
Even though
sleeping on
she's-
top of you.
Instead of, she felt bad for stealing a rabbit.
Yeah!
What do y'all do once
Um,
nighttime approaches and roaches?
I flop over on the fire.
By the fire?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm used to sleeping on the ground.
Are there any trees nearby?
Nope.
Yeah.
I actually thought you were gonna hit me with this.
Nah.
I guess I'm going
I didn't
to.
want to damage the thing. Consider it like that.
Thank you. No.
I'm gonna find whatever is suitable as a wall, nearby, and just kind of prop myself up against that. Take
Okay.
off my armor.
You're against a
shack.
tent post.
It tastes like
Close
popcorn.
Oh, before going to sleep, I'm going to use a few, 3 positive energies, just to make sure, I guess at this point, just me, the wolf, and Cal are okay. Mostly Cal,
And then, who knows, the people in the tents next to you might feel a little bit better in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe one was having a really bad day, and now they're just okay. Today's better.
Okay. So. So, I assume morning rolls around?
Morning rolls around, it does indeed. Except this time, it jumped on its minstrel cycle and ran my ass over.
Hate it when it does that.
It even had a sound.
Do you remember the sound?
Nag, 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 nag.
Bitch, bitch, bitch. Jeff Dunham.
Huh?
Jeff Dunham.
He's a
Either Spark of Insanity or arguing with myself, one of the two.
That one is Spark of Insanity. Because that's when they got the Prius.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. Oh well.
It's
I
not
want to
just blue.
do... It's blue. I did that a little too well. I want to do Bone Fist, but I don't remember what it is exactly.
You're preparing spells.
Oh, I'm sorry, could you? Sorry, not sorry.
Actually,
Yes.
a lot of these I want to do, but...
C.
No.
D.
C.
No.
C.
D.
C.
D.
E.
Look, you're loud.
Oh, and
True.
cutting video.